Hello, everybody. How are you? Guys, we're back with more in our series in Louisville, the City Spotlight. And in this one, we call this the 5 Worst. It's a series where we try to highlight the bad actors in town, the bad services that keep you from wasting your money. And in this case, guys, we're going to be looking at swimming pools. And of course, right now, as I record this, it's not swimming pool season, but it's going to be here before you know it, guys. Let's get right into it. These are the 5 worst swimming pools in our favorite town of Louisville. And the first one is Firebreak Swimming Pool. Now, here's the interesting thing about Firebreak. Anytime that, first of all, let's say the good part of it. It's a fine pool, fine staff, nice community, people are friendly. The difficulty isn't with any of that. It's that whenever there's a forest fire around Louisville, they go directly to Firebreak Pool and suck up all the water into a blimp. And instead of helium up in the blimp, they store water up in there. Whatever blimps keeps them in the air, they don't have that. It's all water up in there. And so then they dump the water. They pull the lever, a hole opens up in the blimp and drops water onto the forest fire. Now, nobody wants forest fires, and we do got to hit them with some water. But guys, what about the kids in the pool? They're just standing there at the bottom of the pool with no water. It's outrageous. There's got to be a better way, guys. There's other water in the town that can be used for this. So I'm going to say no to Firebreak. Now, the next swimming pool on our list is Ancient Swimming Pool right there in the near north side. Again, nice people, nice community, good pool. But the problem is the lifeguard stands are ancient. They didn't budget properly. And when those lifeguards get up in there, the lifeguard stands are falling apart, guys. They just collapse. Now, I can't believe that it's the lifeguards are out of shape. They're just not. I've never met an out of shape lifeguard. So they're not budgeting properly. It's dangerous. I'm going to say no to those guys. The number 3 on our list is Extroversion Swimming Pool. Again, that's going to be on the far north side. Now, Extroversion is a good pool, again, but it's the staff in this case. They're so extroverted. They're so loud and obnoxious that you can't relax. As soon as you put your towel down, as soon as you get all that sunblock on you and you get your book ready to read in the middle of summer, these guys come by. Hey, how you doing, buddy? Good to see you again, man. This is going to be a good day to be at the neighborhood swimming pool. Would you agree, sir? You're like, well, I was just about to fall asleep when you woke me up, so thanks for that. Guys, they're too extroverted. I'm going to say no. Now, number 4 in our number 4 in our list is Archbishop. Now, Archbishop Swimming Pool is part of the Catholic Church. So the only problem with that is that these guys are kind of old school Catholic. So you can't, here's the rule as I understand it. You can't wear any less swimming clothes, whether that be a swimming suit or a bikini or whatever it is, than the Archbishop would wear. Now, if you've ever seen an Archbishop, they wear these very long, you've probably seen, let's do it that way. You've probably seen a priest and what a priest wears. Well, an Archbishop wears pretty much that, but also a big hat and more gowns, okay, and big black shoes. That's the minimum that they'll let you wear to go swimming. Now, you can imagine it's very difficult to get your laps in when you're wearing that big hat. Guys, it's too much for me. I'm going to say no. Now, listen, although we love Catholics, but come on, that's a little too much. So, so number 5 on our list, guys. Number 5 on our list is Dissipated Swimming Pool. Now, this is a really large pool. It's going to be on the far east side, just off the interstate right there, Dissipated. It's very popular. And again, a nice community, nice people. But what happens with Dissipated is that since there's such a large pool, They run out of regular water. This community there cannot come up with enough water from the neighborhood's water system to fill the pool. So what do they fill it up with? They fill it up with what's called dissipated olive oil. Now, dissipated olive oil is like regular olive oil, but it's a little more liquidy, for lack of a better way to put it. And a lot of times, the only olive oil that's available has bay leaves in it. So it's bay leaves and dissipated olive oil that people are swimming in. Now, the problem with that is that the olive oil makes the swimmers so slick that world records were being set by high school juniors at this pool by a large margin. And the reason being, guys, is that they were so slippery in the water that they just moved so much faster. Okay, it was like an oil slick on a road that these guys and girls were able to move so much faster, guys. Unbelievable. So that's the problem. They haven't changed it. They said there was no hanky-panky. There was nothing wrong. That this is what they call a misunderstanding. Well, when your juniors are setting world records by 3 minutes more than the last world record, then something's wrong, guys. So I'm going to say they need to straighten that out over there at Dissipated. Guys, those are 5 of the worst swimming pools in Louisville. That's by me. In other words, that's my opinion. Maybe you think differently. Tell us what you think are the best and worst swimming pools in town. And because when you do, guys, when you do offer this information, you're helping everybody and you help lift the entire community of Louisville that everybody loves. Talk to you soon.